Poschetti!
No idea what's coming.
Well, alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another Talking Smack. Now, listen to me, alright? I've had a few people message me and even comment about, let me get my clipboard here. I've had a few people message me and comment about, I guess, the beginning of the videos, and they're supporters and not really, going crazy about it, but they do say, well, why are you talking about, like, for instance, the game face, okay? I believe, though, they were talking about the chaos in the last one, because old school training is put on by Chaos Nutrition, and I talk about Big Frank, who I'll put a picture in here and everything, and I'm going to get to something about that in a second, but you guys have to understand, the show's sponsored by these people, okay, by these companies, and we're going to promote that. Now, you don't have to watch. If it bothers you, fast forward it. Gabish? But we got to do this, okay? And first of all, with this, which is the game face, I take this. I've been taking this before it was for sale. This was never meant to be for sale. Okay, that's why it is that fucking Impostine, whatever the hell, Vicipin, or whatever the fuck you call that bullshit that's in here. They can't even be sold on Amazon because of that ingredient. Okay, because it's drug. Like, they actually give it to Alzheimer's patients. So this stuff is fucking smokes on it. Okay, I've tried on it. I could fucking fall asleep on it. This shit is good shit. Now, they're sponsoring this show because I know the guys that I've told you each week. I'm going to tell you again. I know the guys that came up with this. If they're not bodybuilders, it's not getting nothing to do with bodybuilding. It's got nothing to do with bodybuilding. It's if you keep taking it, over time it rebuilds the brain barrier, bro. It fucking helps you. These are Dave Palumbo's favorite new things. It's called nootropics, smart drugs, right here, bro. Okay, and it's not like Adderall, which is going to make you fucking, make your heart beat. This has very little caffeine in it. I told them guys you should put any caffeine in there, but there's a little bit, but it's from a natural source. It's not much, bro. It's way less than a cup of coffee. So don't expect to take this to fly, all right? But expect you to get smarter and help sharpen the brain. This shit is something that I think everybody in the fucking country should have. This maybe might help Joe Biden. This is what Joe Biden needs right here, okay? Because he's fucking shot. He's chagad, all right? And why? Because he fucking, he needs shit like this fucking to get the brain fucking going again. And that's what this does. If you have somebody in your family that maybe has early Alzheimer's or is older, you got to be careful because there is a little caffeine. It comes from coffee bean extract. I can't even read, okay? But it's very little. You barely feel it. If you take this and you're used to drinking caffeine, you'll be like, dude, I don't feel shit. You know what I mean? Because it works on the brain barrier. All right, but what I'm trying to tell you, neurotransmitters, man. It makes them fuckers, grow back. But here's what I'm telling you, okay? If you give this to somebody in your family, an older person that has maybe a little bit of, dementia, Alzheimer's, it could help them. But you got to make sure with the doctor first. Make sure that they're, because there is a little bit of caffeine in here. And if they have, like, fucking any kind of, like, problems with that, it could trigger something more. I don't know. I'm no doctor, all right? But if they have no problem and they drink coffee now, they could take this shit and they'll be like, holy shit, I'm fucking, notice Uncle Joe's starting to get a little fucking back with it. This shit is a drug-like, okay? And for the price, bro, you pay double for fucking Joe Rogan's fake fucking on it bullshit, okay? Alpha Brain, that crap. Shit, oat bran extract, and this is not going to do for your fucking head. This shit's the real deal, Alright, so strong you can't even sell it on Amazon. I want them to take this shit out and make the shit to legit stuff and start selling it on Amazon, because they got a great product here. But they didn't make it for that. They're millionaires. They don't even need the money for it. Okay? But you can get it at GameFaceSupplements.com. Good bish? Alright, they sponsor the show. If that bothers you hearing that, really, I don't know what show, even RX Muscle, they get commercials for Red Con. They sponsor us, alright? And the reason why they sponsor us, for one reason, because of me. Because they know me, and I've been taking that shit. And it's legit. I've been taking it, like I said, when it was experimental. I'm just telling you. Alright, enough of that. Game Face, let's say it one more time, then we go. Game Face. Alright, put your game face on. That's what it's all about, putting on your game face. Tell your fucking Uncle Joe, you ain't read it, it's a little chagad. Try that shit on him. You'd be shocked how it's gonna fucking work, okay? But it's gotta build up. You gotta keep taking it, and man, your fucking brain comes back better. Joe Biden, if you know Joe Biden, tell that motherfucker right here, bro. Maybe this could, maybe we don't want Joe Biden to take this, but then he might beat fucking Trump. Alright, he's never gonna beat Trump, bro. Never. Alright, let's get busy.
Why go with sugar-filled pre-workouts? Get your game face on and experience true focus all day, every day. This isn't your usual performance pill. These nootropic capsules help you play harder, train better, and focus more. Working out at the gym? Boom. Game Face has you covered. Trying to carry your friends in-game? You'll do a lot more than carry. With Game Face, you'll make the enemy rage quit. Need to finish that essay that's due in an hour? You'll wish you found Game Face sooner. A 14-hour car ride with the kids? Don't worry. Game Face will keep you alert the entire time. Try Game Face today and experience a whole new meaning of focus.
Remember, I call balls and strikes like an impartial umpire, alright? Which means I'm going to tell it like it is. If it's going to bother you, no, I'm not going to make every one of these videos on politics or anything, but right now, your life is about to change. So if it's going to bother you, skip this part. Or go fucking watch another video. Okay? But everything I'm going to talk about here has a reason for it. Your life is about to change. Look how fucking different. Look how different shit is since February. Okay? In February, we had the greatest economy. Everything was smooth sailing, and then the coronavirus hit. Right? And listen to what I'm going to tell you. Listen to what I'm going to tell you. And then when the coronavirus hit, you had people standing outside in New York City, especially. Well, everywhere over the country, but I live in New York, so I've seen this shit. I was there. I was fucking in the hospital, in March, you know what I mean? I was in Mount Sinai in New York City, in the heart of Manhattan. But anyway, so you get people, and you're in New York City, and they're coming out, and first responders, police, EMTs, firemen, nurses, doctors, nurses' assistants, first responders. Right? That was in March. Everybody, March, April, May, everybody's fucking loving the first responders, bro. People got out on their lawns. Thank you, first responders. The cops were like heroes to the doctors. The doctors like heroes. The doctors would stand outside the precincts in New York City and they clap. Yeah, the hero. And then all of a sudden, on May 7th or whatever the fuck it was, George Floyd gets fucking killed. So they went from being heroes to now defund them motherfuckers. Get rid of the cops. Now they want hospitals for blacks, only blacks and shit. The fucking incident, bro. What happened, bro? What happened? What the fuck happened? You went from calling cops or firemen and all that shit to fucking first responders. You went from clapping for them and fucking, and after May 7th, after George Floyd, every cop is a fucking piece of shit. You want them dead. You would fucking get rid of cops, dismantle the police force, defund the police force, get rid of cops. We don't need cops and all this shit. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? First of all, I don't know how that happened. They went from 1 minute being heroes, first responding heroes, to the next minute being the fucking evil villain. Okay? Are you fucking kidding me? By you saying that all cops are bad, okay? We need to dismantle the police. You dismantle police. You're chastising. There's always going to be. There's bad in everything, bro. Okay? There's a few rogue, cops in every precinct, in every police house. There's a few fucking fuck-ups, and the other cops know who they are. They know. I know guys who were cops. Joe Pitaro will tell you. There's guys he worked with that he couldn't stand. He was like, dude, keep that motherfucker away from me. Okay? Alright? So if you're going to hate cops, that's like saying, well, because they wear blue, then that's like somebody saying, I don't like blacks because their skin is black. It's the same fucking thing. You're judging. Do you think they're all blacks? Do you think that all blacks are rioting or looting or fucking burning down buildings and shit like that? No. That's the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard. And again, when I say Black Lives Matter is a fucking bullshit group and they're fucking bad and in my opinion they're terrorists, okay, is not the same as Black Lives. It's two different things. One is a money-making organization that gets funded and has an LLC, they're fucking no good, you know what I mean? They're the ones that want to kill cops, get rid of, change all this government shit, the most insane fucking things. No more school, no more this, no more that, all kinds of insane shit. Alright, they want to fucking get rid of our history, pull down our fucking statues, teach only black history now in a fucking school. Get the fuck out of here with all that shit. Okay, but that doesn't mean every black person feels that way. Not every black person thinks that there should be no more cops. And I'm going to tell you something. When you get a prick cop, he's a prick to everybody. He's not a prick to black people. You're out of your fucking mind. Because every concern that I've heard from black people, every concern. Oh, but, they followed me in a car and they pulled me over for no reason. I know it's because I'm black and shit like that. Dude, I've had the same fucking thing. I was in California with my boy. Okay, I'm not going to say his name. He gets mad when I mention his name, but I've mentioned his name before. And he's black, and he actually played a little bit for the Pittsburgh Moles, the Oklahoma Outlaws, and it splashed for the Jets, in football. I grew up when we were best friends and everything, and we were out in L.A., and we were driving a little red car. I don't remember what kind of car it was. You talking about, like 1981, 82. And I got pulled. It was a friend's car, borrowed. I got pulled over, and the cops pulled me and him out of there and put guns to our head. Okay? And they said because they mistook us for a black and a white guy that robbed a fucking whatever convenience store. I don't remember what they robbed. They robbed something, and obviously they had the wrong guys. It was me and him. Okay? It doesn't matter, bro. I've had many times I've been alone. And I've had cops follow me. I've had shit happen, but not all cops. I've had cops sit there and talk with me, and they're the greatest guys in the world. I recently thought I blew my motor, okay? And I was not far from where I live. I drove like a fucking madman to get to my house. I went through every light, every stop sign. I was driving fucking like 80 miles an hour on a 30 zone. I got pulled over. And you know what? The cop was going to raid me the riot act, but he let me go. I didn't get one fucking ticket. No, not because I'm white, because they actually... knew who I was and everything. But the thing is, because they saw I was in distress. I had smoke coming out of the motor of my car, and I was only blocks away from my house. So I figured, and it was 2 in the morning, But he could have fucking thrown a book at me, all right? And then I've had cops that did throw the book at me. I just got a fucking ticket in Manhattan because I was fucking leaving Generation Iron. And I went to the hospital first, then I went to Generation Iron, did a little filming with them, and I left. And when I left, I have a broken seatbelt in my car. It snaps up. Like, so if you breathe out like this or something like that, it fucking unhooks and it shoots up there, and then you got to pull it back down, and unhook, and it shoots back up. Well, I was at a light, and fucking some Asian cop sitting there next to me staring at me like this, and the fucking thing shots up like this. Meanwhile, 2 guys just went through the light. And now the light turns. This is right in Times Square, bro. Now the light turns. And he pulls me over. And he says to me, when your seatbelt popped off. And I say, yeah, well, look, it's working, but sometimes it pops if you push out. And he goes, well, it's not my fault. You need to get that fixed. I'm giving you a ticket. I said, what about the 2 guys that went through the light? He goes, I didn't observe them. Okay? Where was my white privilege then? It goes both ways. I had a black cop follow me and my girl one time for miles, a state trooper. For no reason. He pulled me over. He couldn't give me a ticket because I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, Christ, I was going below the speed limit, but he just followed me fine, just like, it's like harassment, you know what I'm saying? When I asked him what I did, he said, just shut up and sit in the car. And he ran my license. It was open, but I got a clean license. Oh, anyway, the point I'm trying to make, okay, is that it happens to everybody. A road cop is a road cop. There's plenty of cops out there, okay, who have saved black people's lives. I have a friend who's a cop, okay, in New York City. He's a lieutenant now, okay, but when he was a sergeant, he went in he had called into a domestic dispute because they asked for a superior, supervisor. When he got there, a fucking guy, the husband, came at him with a hammer. And my friend jumped up, kicked the hammer out of his hand, took him to the ground, and the guy was swinging the hammer. Like this. My friend jumped up, kicked the hammer, and the guy was black, my friend's white. Jumped up, kicked the hammer out, put him down, and cuffed him. And one of the other cops said, "Hey, Sarge, why didn't you just fucking shoot him? Bro, he came at you with that hammer. That was justified." And my friend's like, "I'm not going to shoot anybody like that. You know what I mean? Unless I felt like my life's in danger." He goes, "I knew I could take that hammer out." Look, you can't fucking judge every cop. Okay? You can't judge every cop. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. What if that cop that said you should have shot him? First of all, he's right. I mean, somebody coming at you with a hammer and you got a gun. That's fucking, and, this guy just beat up his wife and shit. Dude, you could put a bullet right between his head. I wouldn't do it either, but, unless I felt like I had to. But, that's what happens, all right? So you can't chastise a police force. So how did they go from being heroes as first responders to now the devil himself? You tell me how that is. And you got black people and white people both want to disband the police force. Of course, they're the leftist black people. The Black Lives Matter fucking drones, ghouls, like they fucking follow that shit. And they're Antifa fucking people, and then the white sympathizers. I'm white, I hate, I'm bad, I'm white, I'm sorry for slavery that happened 200 years ago, I'm sorry. Give me a fucking break, huh? You're pathetic. That's what you are. And those freaks, okay, those are the ones that, they want to defund the police are evil and all that shit. Well, then I can say that if you think that because a guy wears blue, he's evil, and because he's a cop, he's got a badge and a gun, then you're evil because your skin color. This is the way, it's, and I don't believe that. I'm just saying. So, all right, enough of that. I don't know. I get a question, Rammy from UK. So I guess it's UK Rammy. It's not the Rammy, the wheel. Believe me, I can imagine. Wants to know, who, I don't even know how you say it. Greg Duke? Greg Duque, maybe? I don't know. Your boy Johnny Bravo says that he must have done gay for pay. That's how he makes his money. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what you're asking me about that. I don't even know who this guy is, Rammy. I have no idea. But Johnny Bravo's my friend. My personal friend. I like the guy. I know him. And, I don't care. If he says somebody's gay or whatever the fuck, I don't give a shit. Gay for pay. I don't care. You don't think that whole... The only reason why I read this question, and I get a lot of questions, is because you fucking guys don't realize that half these guys on, bodybuilders, how do you think they make their money? If they ain't selling fucking the babanya, and most of them are doing both. They're selling the babanya, or they got some rich freak that gives them money. Maybe they stand there and they pose and they jerk off. We know a very famous Mr. Olympia, who's supposed to be the greatest ever. Who does a lot of movies. I'll be back. Anyway, we know that. How the fuck did he make all the money he made? He had all these gay guys around him. The guys who made fucking Pumping Iron supposedly were gay. Now, I don't know for sure, but, I know that the fucking gay for pay's big in bodybuilding. Okay? It's not something that's new, bro. This has been going on a long time. Alright? And a lot of it is Just these guys want to be around these bodybuilders, just like female bodybuilders. They do the same thing. They do it with schmoes, they call them, you know, with the fucking guys that are into muscle worship. You know, they want to worship women, muscular women. Well, they also want to worship some, you know, the gay guys want to worship muscular men. Usually there's no sex involved. But, you know, in some cases there is, you know. Look, all I'm trying to tell you is, you have no clue. Even the fucking guys at the top of the chain, those guys have all fucking dabbled. You know, when you get some guy offering you fucking money and you're young, you know, you're a young bodybuilder on your way up, you don't want to work, you don't want to make money, you just want to be handed money because you're working out and shit like that. Then all of a sudden, you know, things become a little bit more appetizing. So these guys do it. They all do it. You have no idea. Not all, but most. Okay, in the old days, it was very big, because there was no money in bodybuilding. You didn't get fucking sponsorships from supplement companies, okay? And Joe Weider was a little cheap with the scatol. He wasn't fucking handing everybody money, but he was a good guy. Don't believe all that racist shit that Robbie Robinson spewed. I already gave a video on that. I'm not going to get into that again. He's a fucking bullshit artist, okay? But, you know, even these companies today, they're cheap. They don't want to fucking pay. They want you to be an ambassador. What the fuck is that? An ambassador? Give me a fucking break. Okay? The bottom line is, that's an old thing, and it's been going on for a long time, and it's always going to happen. And it's on both sides of the coin. You get the women doing schmoes, muscle worship, wrestling, pinning guys, doing feats of strength. There's guys who masturbate or just sit there and they like to see a girl lift up a refrigerator or something like that, and they'll fucking throw another $100 if she could put a fucking 100-pound weight on top of it and lift it up. It's fucking crazy. You know, they arm wrestle the girls, and they like when they lose. They're usually geeks, you know. They want to get smothered. They want the girl to put them in headlocks where they can't breathe and fucking smother. You know, well, it's the same thing with guys. They do the same shit. You know, sometimes they want guys to pop an erection or something like that, and they'll fucking, you know, some schmuck will jerk off to that. You know, to get a, you know, they'll get a guy to just stand there and pose maybe and rub him body like this. You know, whatever. It's been going on forever, so I don't care who this Duke It guy is or whatever the fuck, or, you know. Well, if my boy Johnny Bravo makes a video, whatever he says, I believe. There you go. Alright? So don't ask me stupid shit about that stuff. You guys get balls too. I just gotta tell you this. What I was talking about Big Frank before, you know. Dude, let me tell you something. I put up a picture of him on my Instagram, okay? Guy, he's the biggest motherfucker. If you saw him in person, he's 6'5", and he's 375, 380 pounds. And he's not fucking fat, alright? He's a monster. And he used to be with 5%, now he's with Chaos Nutrition, and, you know, people fucking, you know, put up the picture, and right away you get people that are on there, or is Synthol, this, that, the other thing. He's not no 6'5", he's, you know, Jay Cutler's height or whatever. No, he's not. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Let me tell you something, go tell him to his face. He'll fucking, you know, oh, he's got no strength, or, you know, those are just Synthol arms. No, they're not. He's won powerlifting shows. He does MMA, bro. He fucking used to fight, he does kickboxing. Those big fucking legs, he can kick your fucking head like a football. You know what I mean? Shoot a fucking goal post, you know, score. You don't know what you're fucking talking about. Well, you fucking guys. But what the meaning of my rant is this. Why would you guys go? Just like that fucking asshole that was here, you know, you're not Italian, you know, you're Italian, you're not really from the Bronx because I'm from Arthur Avenue, you're from the ghetto part. Get the fuck out of here. Shove that up your fucking ass. Okay? Shove it up your fucking ass with that shit. Why do you guys come to a fucking thing here? If you don't like me, you know, why are you on my Instagram? Because that's where it is, the pictures on my Instagram. Why do you go on here and fucking, you know, to just talk shit? Sometimes you talk shit about me. Sometimes you talk shit. Why do you do that? Well, why would you want to join a guy? Are you that pathetic? Are you really that? You hate yourself that much that you fucking want to get a little anonymous Venom123? That's my screen name, you know, and I'll sit there and I'll talk shit to all these big guys, you know. I'll tell Big Frank right to his face, fuck you, you're a bag of oil. Yeah, you know what? You're a coward. Does your mother know you're a coward? How does she feel she raised a coward? Because you can't fucking get on a goddamn... Because you have no balls. When you go to my fucking thing or you go to Big Frank's thing, you know who he is. You know who you're talking. We don't know who we're talking to. You're under some screen name. And that's okay. I understand some of you like that. It's okay. But if you're going to go there to talk shit, have some balls and talk under your own name. You know what I'm saying? And why do you waste your time? Just like some guys, if they don't like this video here. Why would you waste your time watching a fucking Momo like me? Just talking about shit you don't like. Why? Ain't you got better things to do? Do you think that if I watch a YouTube video, you can guarantee it's got to be something that's of interest to me? Okay? That's it. I ain't gonna watch something just because I can't stand the guy that's talking. Are you fucking crazy? What's wrong with you? Anyway. I just wanted to get that out because that stews my clams, bro. That stews my clams. And here's another thing that stews my clams. Last week, I was in Walmart up in Fishkill, New York. I went upstate. I was upstate New York at Fishkill. Alright? And I'm in that Walmart, and I think I showed you last week, I have the fucking mask. Okay, that, you know, it's a, what do you call it? Flag mask. Now, let me tell you something. Alright? I don't give a shit if you don't believe in the virus or whatever, but if you go in a store, okay, now I hate wearing a mask. I hold it in my hand till the minute I get to the front door, pop, 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 I put it on, I go in the store, do what I gotta do, and the minute I push that wagon and I pass the store's fucking door, first thing I do is I pull it off. I hate wearing a mask. But I wear it. Because if that's the rules, you gotta follow the rules. To go into the store and start arguing, you know, with the manager, I don't believe in the mask, and I have to, you can't force me. You're being a dick. That's being a dickhead. All right? That's being a fucko. You're a fucko. Now, then you got the other thing. This is really one of the things that stews my clams. I gotta tell you a story. So I'm in Walmart, all right, and I'm halfway down an aisle, and those aisles are long up there, so you know I'm maybe a good 25 feet or so, 30 feet from the beginning of the aisle, and all of a sudden I hear this guy yell to me, hey, like this, and I turn and look up the aisle, and he's at the beginning of the aisle, so it's a guy probably my age, but he looks, you know, real backwoods and shit, the baseball hat, fucking hair sticking out and everything like that, and he goes to me, your nose, pull your mask up over your nose, it's hanging below your nose. And he's shaking his head like this. So I look at him, you know, because my mask is loose, so sometimes it drops and my nose comes out. I don't have it down here, but it was like, you know, loose like that. So as I pull up, I go, relax. I said, I ain't got no corona, we're good, you know. I said, relax. And I put it up. And he starts fucking going to me, yeah, nobody's got corona, right? It's all a hoax, it doesn't exist, it's bullshit, right? You know what? You must be one of those fucking Trump supporters. Fuck him! Like that. That's what he said to me. So I got pissed, bro. So I run, my girlfriend's like, oh no, you know, because she knows I get crazy. So I get pissed, and I got a bad hand, I can't fucking, you know, if I hit him with my right, I have to hit him with the left, but I get surgery again on this fucking thing. But anyway, so I run up to the fucking aisle. He's booking down the fucking, you know, the aisles go like this, you know, the main aisle. But I run up this aisle, and I told him, fuck you, that's right, buddy, I'm for Trump. I said, Trump. And I told him, at least he's not a dead body like fucking Joe Biden. You know what I mean? With his fucking Alzheimer's and shit. I was fucking screaming, fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Joe Biden, like that. Fuck any Democrats in here. I was going nuts, bro. And people like this, like, oh shit, you know. Anyway, you know, there was black people there laughing. And so what I'm trying to say is, dude, who the fuck are you to tell me? Listen, it's different if the store says to me, excuse me, sir, your mask keeps dropping. Can you put it? Yeah, no problem. Okay, 'cause that's the rules. But I don't need you to tell me what to do. Okay? Or anybody again. It's happened once before to me. I went around an aisle, and two wagons met. I was coming around this aisle, and somebody was coming out of that aisle, and we met like this. I was with my girlfriend again. This was in ShopRite, and a fucking guy goes to me, 6 feet. 6 feet. You're supposed to say 6 feet. And I told him, oh shit, look at you, 6 feet, 6 feet. And I was mocking the shit at him. He knew too, he ran the fuck away. Who the fuck are you? You sick fucking people out there. It's just like I just read where a girl threw hot coffee. I think she just came from Starbucks or something, and she in New York, and she threw hot coffee in a guy's fucking face because he wasn't wearing a mask. Stranger. As she was walking by, she saw he wasn't wearing a mask. She pulled the coffee top and just threw it right in his fucking face. Dude, this is all the left. The Democratic fucking mind games that's playing with the people that follow that shit, that hate Trump. They believe in this shit, bro. They believe that if you don't wear a mask, you're contaminating the public. You're the fucking reason why this virus is still here. Dude, they're sick. They're fucking sick, bro. And that shit fucking makes me fucking crazy. It makes me want to fucking start killing people. Don't come to me like that. I don't come to anybody else. I see people, without masks. I see people, it makes me laugh, seeing them jogging on the side of the road. They got masks. There's nobody around. I see people in the car with a mask. There's nobody around, bro. It's just you in the car by yourself. What do you got a mask on for? First of all, you're actually stopping yourself from, you need the environmental germs, okay? That's why they tell you, if you took somebody from the Amazon and you brought them here to New York in a day or so, they'd be so sick just because of the germs in the air. Okay, the common cold could kill them because they have no immunity to that. If you're wearing a mask 24 hours a day, you got no immunity, you fucking fool. You fucko. Fucking momos believe all this shit, man. They believe this shit. This is dangerous. We're in dangerous water now. And if you guys don't want to hear that shit, okay, and you want to fucking live in fucking Lululemon, well, just because you hate Donald Trump, you don't have to fucking like the guy, but you have to support this country. And his shit is legit. You get rid of the fucking, you put the Democrats in here, man, we are fucked. We are fucked. They're going to take all your rights away. They already talk about taking your guns away. They already talk about all this other shit. You're fucked. So, don't be fucking telling somebody they need to wear their mask. Alright? Don't be doing that shit. It's not right. It's not right. Mind your fucking business, or you may get coffee thrown at you, or you may get a fucking left fucking hook or fucking whatever hitting you in the fucking jaw. I didn't like that. And it's funny, because after I'm done doing this video, I'm going right back up there. And I don't live there. I gotta travel, because the fucking shit where I live is all closed down. Dude, New York is fucking bad right now, bro. It's bad, man. It's bad. Yeah, you got those, like, fucking backwoods people up there. And first of all, those people don't live there. That are up in, like, Portland, Oregon, and fucking Seattle. All those little white kids and shit like that. Dude, here you got real gangsters here. You got real fucking, it's bad. New York's no joke, bro. It's a fucking okay corral here, man. And you can shoot somebody and get away with it. It's fucking bad, bro. And if I didn't fucking have family here and have this home and shit that I got, bye, bitches. Bye. I don't remember when this story. Yeah, I know you guys want to hear a story. I want to tell you a story. Okay? I know that you guys love these stories. I don't remember when this was. I don't remember the year. I think it was 2003. I could be wrong. Could have been 2002. Okay? I don't remember. Alright? But we would go out, Bob and I, we go out with a bunch of guys, and then we would, sometimes we go to Queens and meet my boys over there. And then we come from Scandals, which is a strip club. And we come back, and we go to the diner on 14th Street. Okay? Now at the diner on 14th and 11th, it's called the Market Diner. Dude, there's many celebrities there. Fucking millions of celebrities. Always celebrities. This was like, freaks, all the stuff. Everything you can imagine, from hookers to tranny fucking porn stars to movie stars to fucking musicians like fucking Ice-T. I know Ice-T used to go there. We all used to sit and everybody went there, bro. Everybody. Bradley Cooper, from the movie Hangover. Used to be in there all the time. Everybody was there. Everybody. So on this night we get there, and it's late. It's about 5 in the morning. And there's limousines that are parked there because there's proms going on and everything. And there's one limo, big black limo, and it's on the right side of the parking lot. And that's all the others were taken. So there's a spot next to the limo, and then there's 2 cars, and then there's a spot all the way at the back. Bob takes the other spot, okay, because Bob was driving a Jaguar at the time. And I was driving a little car, and my little car fit, a Hyundai Elantra, a white one. And I pulled right in there next to the limo. And you can hear the music coming from the limo. Thud, 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 thud. You know, like that fucking shit going on, right? So I'm about to get out of my car, and Bob gets out of his car, getting ready to come over to me. You know, we're gonna go inside and we're gonna eat. And just as I'm about to get out of my car, I hear bang, and I look, and this fucking guy gets out of the limousine and hits my fucking door with the door, you know. He hits my car. And I'm like, oh, fucko, what are you doing, bro? You hit my fucking car. And he's drunk. He's a big black dude and he's drunk, right? And he's like, fuck you. And at that very moment, Bob was walking around to the car to come to my car. And they met, and he like kind of, shoulder blasted Bob, you know? So Bob goes, what's your fucking problem, motherfucker? And he shoves him. So now the limo driver gets out of the car and he goes to me, what's going on? And I said, yo, your boy hit my car with your door, and now he's over there starting trouble with my friend. So the limo driver's like, yo, calm down. Everybody's got to just calm down. You know? So now he's trying to grab Bob while Bob's got the guy up against the wall, you know, at the diner. So the limo driver's trying to grab Bob. So I went over and I grabbed the limo driver and I push him away and I said, hey, you know, this guy started with Bob. This is like a fair fight. Leave it alone. You know what I mean? Let it be. Hey, Bob. And I'm telling Bob, just try to calm down. Let's go. And Bob's like, got the guy, and the guy's like, fuck you, all drunk and shit, right? So Bob lets the guy go. As soon as Bob lets the guy go, he starts doing this, right? Doing the hand thing. Oh, Bob's all pissed off. Bob's the wrong guy to do that to because he didn't give a shit. So Bob goes over there, and Bob fucking grabs him again, or yokes him up, right? It slams him again off the wall. You know? Now he fucking throws the guy. The guy rolls on the ground, fucking like this, you know what I mean? And as he's getting up, 3 hot girls. 3. Okay? Bro, the miniskirt, the fucking hot as hell, come out there all laughing and she come walking out of the diner, come walking down the steps, right? And they're like, Russell, I think that was his name. I'm pretty sure it was what his name was. Russell, come on, let's go. You know, and they're all like laughing and they pick him up, they help him up off the ground. And they start bringing him to the car. And he, you know, as they're getting in the car, he breaks away and he starts coming back. Oh, my friend Bob, he's all drunk. Yeah, come on, motherfucker. You know, so I pushed the limo driver away. I said, you know, hey, we gotta, you know, let me handle this. Bob grabs the guy, right? The guy throws a punch. Bob grabs the guy as he throws a punch. Bob lifts him up, slams his head off the front of the limo, and then pulls him up off the limo and pile drives him off. There's a payphone right there. Okay? And as he pile drives him off a payphone, just at that very moment, you could hear the door of the limo open, right? You could hear all the music now, real loud, you know. And you could hear the girls laughing and giggling in there, and all of a sudden this big, huge fucking black guy gets out. And then another black guy gets out. And that black guy has a fucking bandage right here. A big white bandage on his head, on his face. It was Mike Tyson. It was when Mike Tyson first got that tattoo on his face. So he goes, hey! Like that. And all of a sudden everybody stops. And the big guy goes, Russell. And that guy, Russell, just stops everything he does and just starts walking to the car to get in the car. At that very moment, one of the bus boys from the diner come running out. Mr. Tyson, somebody forgot their sunglasses. And it was one of the girls. She rolls down the window of the fucking limo. She's laughing, you know. And she says, that's mine. And he gives her the sunglasses. And she looks over towards me. And she goes, hi, little muscle man. Like that, you know. And I was like, oh, my God. You know, this girl's fucking blitz. But I'd fucking tap the shit out of that in a second. Anyway, now all the limos that were there, the other limos, have kids coming piling out and shit because they see it's Mike Tyson. So everyone, can I get a selfie? Could I get a selfie? You know, Tyson takes a few pictures with him and shit. And then he says, he turns and he goes to get in the limo and he says to me and Bob Bonham, he goes, next time. Like that. Next time. You know, he talks with everyone. And he's pointing his finger at us. Real angry like, you know. He gets in the limo, and that's it. And we're like, holy shit, and the girls are rolling down the window, and they're like waving us, hi, muscle man, you know, and stupid shit like that. They're all everybody's lit, you know. But so basically, that's the story of Mike Tyson and Bob Bonham and I. We didn't know what the fuck does that mean next time. Does that mean he's going to kick our ass? Does that mean if he ever sees us again, we're fucked? What did that mean? So, anyway, right here, I have, let me put this on a clipboard. Right here, because this is from when I wrote the story when it happened, you know, I don't remember what he ate. So I have what he ate. Because when we got in the diner, the waiter, whose name was Muhammad, maybe now some of you people that know the diner I'm talking about on 43rd Street, maybe you know Muhammad. Some of you might know him. His son used to work there. I forgot his name. I know it was Raul, whatever the fuck it was, Raji, Raul, that's Spanish. And he used to say, I remember how Muhammad used to say, my son, you know, because they were from, I think they were Egyptian or whatever, but they were Muslim. He used to say, he's going to marry who I told him to marry. And when he'd walk away and the son used to come over to us. Actually, the son was the guy who ran out with the sunglasses, because he was a waiter, but he also used to be like the bus boy. But he comes over because my father thinks I'm going to marry who he wants me to marry. Fuck that shit. You know, I ain't marrying none of them fucking bros. But anyway. So, now, this is what Tyson ate. Alright, Tyson ate, he ate 10 egg white omelet. See, I don't remember. I wrote it all down, so you guys, you know, when I wrote the article. This is from my article. He ate a 10 egg white omelet with beef sausage. He also had broccoli in that omelet. He did not eat toast, and he had no home fries. He then ate a big bowl of clam chowder. Oh. I bet he ate some clam chowder when he got back in that limousine, if you know what I mean. Those fucking girls were fucking hot but fucked up. And they all look Latin, and bro, you're playing, that's my favorite flavor. You know what I mean? He ate a huge plate of stuffed shrimp. Ew. I remember this as I'm reading it, it all comes back. A huge plate of stuffed peppers with mushrooms, which was also stuffed with crab meat and cheese. Then he downed 2 twin boiled lobsters. And dude, I gotta put this back like that. I can't fucking see shit. And he had to drink was 4 glasses of ice water. And blah blah blah. Anyway, so that's what he had to drink. And in case you're wondering, it cost him $130, and he left a $60 tip, which was left by the big guy. And Muhammad was kind of pissed off because he thought he was going to get more in a tip. He thought he was going to get like $100 because they were doing that like. That Muslim thing back and forth, you know what I mean? A little bit, you know? Muhammad even told us that. He said, that motherfucker thought he was going to get a bigger tip. But anyway, so that's what he ate. And that's what happened. And he said, next time. You know, and he told me and Bob next time. And he was really pissed, bro. Really pissed. Now, have I ever seen him again after that? Yes, I have. And maybe I'll leave that for another story another time. But we'll leave that for now. But that's what happened, and that's when he first got his tattoo. Matter of fact, he might have even gotten it that day because he had a bandage on his face. And Muhammad was telling us, bro, he ate, and then he left everybody else in the diner. The limo guy was in the diner, the limo driver, the drunk guy, the big guy, the fucking girls, or he left them all at the table. He paid the bill, and he got out, and he left at the table. He left the table. They all stayed in there. He said he sat out there in the limo by himself, and then I guess eventually the big guy came out and the driver and the drunk fool, because that's when we pulled up. But Bob was slamming around. Bob slammed that guy's head so hard on the fucking on the hood of the car, and then yoked him up and then slammed him off a payphone that was on the outside of the building. And that's when I guess Tyson must have been sitting in there watching this shit, and then all of a sudden when he heard the fucking bang off the hood, he was like, "That's it," you know. But yeah, I figured maybe you guys like that story. And the reason why I tell you that story is because Mike Tyson's about to fight again, which is insane. Okay? And Even though he's got great skills, I seen him going fucking crazy hitting that heavy bag. It's a big difference when you're fucking hitting a heavy bag, and his name is Roy Jones, okay? Roy Jones is still a bad dude. Now, obviously in his prime, he killed Jones. They were different weight class, but, you know, let's see what happens. I mean, of course I'm rooting for Tyson. That's the way it always has been. But he's fighting Roy Jones. You know, and then maybe fucking Vander Holyfield again, all that shit. They're crazy. All these guys are late 50s. All of a sudden, you know, he went from, hey, I'm not a boxer. That's, you know, that's a past. That's my past. I'm in a different phase of my life. Now he's fucking, he's obsessed with it. So he might be Mike the Knockout Artist again. Who knows? You know what I mean? If he still has that punch, he still has gas in his tank, God help anybody that goes up against him. But Roy Jones is no joke, bro. And Roy Jones is hungry, too. You know, Labish. Let's see who Father Time favors in that one. Anyway, I figured I'd give you that Tyson story in honor of Mike Tyson. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to end this month. Again, telling you guys, shit's going to open eventually. We may have to fucking wait. I don't know, man. Here in New York, a lot of you guys, maybe your gym's already open. Alright, but if you're in New York, man, where I'm from, and I don't know about LA, I think LA's closed, but maybe not, I don't know. I know that New Jersey's fucked too, because New York and New Jersey are brother and sister. And the fucking Democratic mayors and Democratic governors are fucking shot. So it looks like there's no weightlifting here for any time soon. Okay, and now unless you got a guy that you know that, I don't know if he secretly lets you in a gym, or you got a friend that has a gym in his house, or you got shit in your fucking basement and stuff, then you're ahead of the game. Okay? But if you don't, and you're going crazy right now, you have to fucking, like I said before, and I'll say it again, you have to maintain your composure. You have to relax. It's not going to remain like this. The Democrats are going to do everything they can to keep shit shut because they think it's helping their fucking candidate. And, you know, like I said, dude, let me tell you something. If Joe Biden, God forbid, wins, God forbid, the day he gets sworn in, the next day, the coronavirus is going to be magically gone. Okay? There'll be no more shutdowns and everything like that. So, this is all because this is all a political ploy. All the shutdown shit. You know, we all know, you've heard it on TV a million times. You can't go to funerals. You can't go to the hospital with your loved ones. You can't go to church. You can't do any of that shit. Okay? But you can go to fucking pot dispensary. You could go get liquor. You could go, you know, do shit like that. It's okay for them to do stuff. It's not okay for, you know, the Democratic leaders go and they go to gyms. They work out. They fucking, you know, get Botox. They do all this other shit that you're not supposed to be doing. Listen, now they want to take your guns. They take your guns, you're fucked. Don't. If you got guns and you got gun rights and you got your fucking certificate there where you can keep a gun. Listen, your permit, fuck it. Don't ever relinquish that shit. Make them pull out of your dead, dying hands. Fuck that, you know. But I'm just telling you, this whole corona shit's gonna stop eventually soon. Okay. You know, my brother-in-law works for Trump. He's one of Trump's bodyguards, but he actually bodyguards Eric, not Donald anymore. He was with Donald. He's been with Trump for 20 fucking something years. It's my sister's husband. So I'm just telling you, all right. These things I get, you know, a little in the wind. You know what I mean? A little bit. You hear things before things happen and shit. I'm just telling you, good stuff's happening, and hopefully he's gonna win again. But also, this corona thing is going to come to an end. And it will. Alright? So you got to fucking relax. Because banging your head against the wall, I tell you this all the time, banging your head against the wall over things you have no control over is only making your head sore and punishing yourself if the situation remains the same. That's not going to open gyms. If you're really going crazy, do shit at your house, do some pull-ups, sit-ups. I don't care if it was me, if I was really that desperate, I'm not. But if it was, I exercise every day. I do like bench dips and shit like that in the house. But if not, I would be outside fucking lifting rocks. Or I'd go fucking find some cheap weights somewhere. I don't care, get a barbell set, find it somewhere. And work out at your house. If it's driving you that crazy, okay? But you need to relax. You need to fucking relax, okay? okay? You gotta relax. You can't just keep doing this to yourself and beating yourself up and stressing and shit. By the way, look at that poster right there. Isn't that beautiful thing? Rocky Marciano knocking out fucking Jersey Joe Walker. I love that shit. His head wouldn't feel like an egg. But anyway, that's one of the few things I like that came out of Boston. The Brockton Blockbuster. But anyway, because I'm a Yankee fan. And that shit's a joke too, by the way. All that fucking taking a knee shit. Give me a break. Give me a break. That's why I like hockey. I respect hockey. They don't fucking do that bullshit. Give me a break with all that stuff. Take a knee. Take a knee on this, man. You're taking a knee because 9 people were murdered by cops. Fucking, 9 blacks were killed by cops. Unarmed blacks were killed by fucking 9 rogue cops. Give me a break. Yes, 9 is too many. But still, you're not taking a fucking knee because of fucking all the abortions that the blacks are getting every fucking day and all that. There's an abortion clinic on every fucking corner in the ghetto. Give me a break, okay? Forget about that. I don't want to start getting off on that shit again. Just relax. Be good to your fucking wife. Be good to your kids. Be good to your girl. Be good to your significant other. Whatever your fucking spin is, be good. You pay your child support. Still, you got to do it, all right? But stop stressing shit that you cannot control. Make your own things happen for you. Make things happen for you. Go get the weights. Go do whatever you got to do. Go out in the backyard, lift some rocks. I don't care what you do. Make weights. Fucking Cedric McMillan. Cedric McMillan made weights out of bullshit when he was out in the desert. He used to send me pictures. You gotta remember, I was the first one to ever put Cedric McMillan in a magazine. I put him in his future success stories in Muscular Development magazine back in the early 2000s. Before he wasn't even that jacked, but he was jacked for a guy who was out in the army. He was out in I don't remember, it was Afghanistan or whatever, but he was lifting pieces of broken Humvee. He made his own benches out of fucking shit that was laying around out there. He found a way, bro. Find a way. That's, I always say, well, not that Rich Piana made this up, but, he used to, you guys all seem to want to listen to him, so he used to say, whatever it takes, right? Whatever it takes. Find a way. Do what you got to do. Do what you have to do. Okay? You can't just sit there and fucking stew in your own fucking shit. Don't take a bath in your own pity and all that stuff. Get yourself up and find a way to make things happen. You'll be okay. And if you're freaking out because you are working out a little bit, but now you can't get the babanya, relax. Let your fucking receptors clear out. The main thing is that you're working out. You're doing something. You're not just sitting there waiting for the Grim Reaper. As my girlfriend used to say, the Gym Reaper. She's nuts. Anyway. Alright, guys. Just try doing that. Alright. I love you guys, man. You guys gotta simmer down with the fucking wacko shit, you know what I mean? Killing yourself, beating yourself up. And stop fucking around. That's what you need to do. Get busy. Stop fucking around. Do whatever it takes. Do what you gotta do. Make it happen. Alright.